The next level of your business is not doing more. It's actually coming from positioning yourself. We need to look at how we can reposition all of it so that you come out ahead. Because some moves that look smart right now are the exact ones that are going to trap you and cause your business to fail. Your next business move isn't future-proof and you know it. Have you done any future predictions? What I've been doing for the last 15 years changed my businesses and my life, my personal net worth. That is using quantitative analysis and future predictions. It is looking at the past, looking at the present to predict the future. If we are not future-proofing our next step in our business, your business is going to fail. Let's talk about what's happening. I did a video already talking about market shifting. On the online space, they are shifting big time. I call it the murky water. If you've ever seen a river that's overflowed and you have the clean water and then you just had a huge storm and it has all the debris and the brown and you see them that mix as they flow together. And it's actually a really crazy, beautiful sight. Well, that's the period we're in right now. We have the dirty water. We have the fresh, clean vision. They'll clean up and this will be this big, beautiful new online space. But in the meantime, we're in the murky middle. And so we need to understand that having the information that's going to show us what will most likely happen in the future is huge. I've used that for purchasing properties. I've used that for income jumping on my other businesses. I've used it in so many different ways that I have grown my net worth over and over again because I take very strategic information. I analyze it down to really looking at what's short-term, what's long-term. I might struggle a little short-term, but long-term is exponential. Or maybe long-term doesn't look so great, but short-term, I can really get some momentum that can push me into that other long-term that I want to do. There's so many different variables that come into it. What happens is you need that information. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's doing this. This future-proofing of your business and your next step is absolutely critical. Launches are not working the way they used to anymore. Masterclasses are not working the way they used to. If you're filling cohorts or if you have an online course or whatever it is, you're going to start, if you haven't already, notice that they're going to start falling off and less people are going to come in. Or you're going to get more and more people who are coming on payment plans who then cancel. There's a lot of stuff going on that's changing. So as you're building your business and we're changing it, I call it income jumping. So I tell people, if you come to the event live in Nashville, which I hope you will really come to, I curate the room around them. So the way we are learning, you're working on a case study. Each table has their own case study and you're learning and you're thinking, you're strategizing, and I'm coming around and I'm helping people think. And before you even enter the room, I've already run your predictions. I've already got your information. I know what you should be doing. And so once we do the case study and you learn it and you get a gist of it, the second half of the day is actually spent in your own business, asking your neighbors. These are people who are going to support you long into the future because you've made those relationships with them. This is not like a normal big event where you might see two people. You're creating a friendship with these women. And because you've already worked on it, now when you're creating yours, you can ask that question that you don't know to ask. And you say, hey, what if I do this? What if I do that? How should I ship this? How should I ship that? By the time you leave this event, you have your next income jump, which is your pivot in your business, defined, engineered, and started. You've actually implemented it. And you've gotten the assessment of the women around you of, is it a good idea? Would you do it? What do you think? We're already looking at all that. And then you add in the information that I've gathered through quantitative analysis, my future prediction models, so you can actually bring all that into your decisions and you're building a business that's going to weather the tide. I have been an entrepreneur for 20 plus years. I have failed more times than I'd like to admit, but I have tremendously succeeded as well. And so I have learned experiences that I can give you based on almost every situation, but everything I have done, failed at, or succeeded at drives what I know today. And so my learned history, the information, that sets me apart from AI. That sets me apart from so many different things. And that's why we really have to look at future-proofing our business. And you need someone like me who has future prediction models, that have the quantitative analysis, that has been doing this for 15 plus years. Well, really, I've been doing this my whole life, but I didn't really put any kind of models to it. I love history. I can see the patterns and recognize the shifts. I'm extremely good at that. And in the last 15 years, I realized, oh, I can make really good money at this. And so I've put it into my own businesses, my own models to really become very successful. Now I see this change and I know that I can help you really get ahead of it. We can future-proof your next income jump, but you got to get to the event down in Nashville. The goal is that you start identifying as a time billionaire, which means that you have money to support a lifestyle of enjoyment. Here's what's happening that people are not prepared for outside of just our industry. We're shifting to an era where we're going to have more time, but people aren't going to know what to do with it. They're going to watch TV, they're going to plop on their phones, and they're going to waste such an opportunity. The world we're shifting into is going to be beautiful and glorious for the people who take hold. I'm taking hold. I'm going to be traveling and I'm going to be enjoying my life. I'm not going to be working while I travel. I'm going to go see the world. I'm going to take my kids with me. I'm going to enjoy this newfound world that we're going to be entering into because I see it coming. If you're still not sure, watch some more videos. Comment on the videos. Let me know you're around. Subscribe. Get into LinkedIn if you want to have DMs and really have some more conversations with me. I have articles up there as well, which are really cool. If you're just not sure or you're struggling, let's have a conversation. If you're not ready for the experience yet, then we got to get you into the back room so that we can start having strategy calls once a month and help you where you need the help and get you ready so we can make this jump. So I appreciate you joining me on today's video. Leave me a comment below. If you're listening on the podcast, jump into LinkedIn and send me a DM and let's have a chat. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video right now.